Hello everyone. So on your screen you can see a question. Mangla Udyog Limited issued 5,000 10% debenture of 100 each on 1st April 2009 at par redeemable at premium of 10%. It means issued on 1st April 2009 and at par redeemable at premium of 10%. That term is not usable right now. In the next chapter we will deal with it. Now TDS is deducted 10%. TDS already in the previous video we did these types of question. So TDS is deducted at 10%. Past journal entry related to issue of debenture and debenture interest for the year ended 31st March 2020. Some terms important, like, so in the question it is given that 5,000 debenture issued at 100 rupees each. On that we have to pay 10% interest and TDS, that is 10% also. And in the question it is given that you have to pass entry for the 2020. So for the year 2020 we pass all the entry. It means, like, when we issued share, that entry also included. So on April 1st 2019 it is given that number of shares 5,000 shares we have issued. 5,000 multiply by 100, so total amount that will company received, that will be transferred in debenture application and allotment. So that is 5 lakh rupees. That is the first entry that I hope you remembered. I am not mentioning narration here. That was the entry related to receiving of payment. Now if due entry, it means transferring of amount to debenture account, that entry you will also pass. So debenture application and allotment, debit, loss on issue of debenture account to 10%, that is given interest rate 10% debenture. 2, you already know that if premium that is related to redemption, so that credited, and for that related loss on issue of debenture account will be open at the debit side. Redemption of debenture. So that is the amount of 5 lakh. On that 10%, it is given in the question that 10% premium, so 5 lakh, and on that 10% premium, so that is 50,000, that will be transferred in the loss on issue of debenture. Now it is given in the question that company will pay interest half yearly. Half yearly, it means we issued debenture on April. So April, May, June, July, August, September. So on 30 September, company have to pay interest. So on September 30, you will pay interest, that is debenture debit to debenture. So for the payment of interest, you will pass entry debenture interest account debit to debenture account. to TDS payable. So in that case, you have to calculate interest. So on 5 lakh, interest rate already given, interest rate that is 10%. So on 5 lakh 10%, it means you have to calculate 5 lakh into 10%. So that will be 50,000. But so if company is paying interest half yearly, it means whatever be the amount that you have to multiply by 6 into 12. So 6 into 12, so half yearly payment will be 25,000. So that is the total 25,000 amount that you have to pay to debenture holder. Here you will mention debenture holder account. So you have to pay debenture holder that amount. On that you have to total amount that is 25,000. And again now it is mentioned that TDS that is 10% on the interest. So that is 10%. So TDS payable that is 2,500. Now the net amount that will be received by the debenture holder that is 22,500. Now that is the due entry. Again uh, you will pass transfer entry, that amount you have to transfer to the debenture holder. So you will pass entry debenture holder account debit to government. Now next entry, it means every after every 6 months company will pay interest. So after September completed, October, November, December, January, February, March. So on 31st March company will pay company will pay that interest. So that will be debenture interest account debenture holder account TDS payable. Same calculation, same amount, no changes there. The TDS payable that will be 22,500. Debenture holder amount that is 22,500, and total amount will be transferred 25,000 to interest account. Now again you have to pay that. Instead of uh, it means passing these two entries separately, you can pass a compound entry, that is debenture holder account debit TDS payable account debit to bank account. That compound entry you can also pass like 2,500 and 22,500. So total amount that is 25,000. Last entry, because that is the ending of the year. So if that is the ending of the year, so on 31st March profit and loss account debit to debenture interest account. Now in the question, so it is the ending of the year. So at the end of the year, you have to transfer whatever be the interest amount, and that all that topic we didn't discuss in the previous video, but in the next video we will talk about that loss on issue of debenture. It means whatever be the premium on redemption you are giving, that you transfer to loss on issue of debenture. So that amount, that is considered as a loss, and that will be write off in the current year in the P&L statement account. So with you will pass a statement of profit and loss account debit to debenture interest account to loss on issue of debenture account. That entry also pass. So that is the loss on issue of debenture. That was 50,000. Interest that we already pay, that is also 50,000. So total 1 lakh rupees will be transfer, and narration you will pass being the transfer of debenture interest and loss on issue of debenture to statement of profit and loss. So in that way we have completed question. Again I am repeating these two entries that is related to issue that you already know. In the question it is given that we have to pay interest in 6 monthly. So for 3 entry, that is common, that you have to do on 13 September and again on 31st March. So on 30 September you will pass entry debenture interest account debit to debenture holder to TDS payable. That is the 5 lakh. On 5 lakh you have to pay interest 10%, that is given, that is 50,000. On 50,000 it is given, but we have paying amount on 6 month. You issued debenture on April, so first installment of interest that you have to pay on September 30. So you will pass entry debenture interest account debit to debenture holder to TDS payable. Now interest amount, that is 25,000 for the 6 month, and for the year that is 50,000. So 25,000 on 25,000 you will charge TDS 10%. So on 25,000 you will charge TDS, that is given in the question, 10%. So that is 2,500. So in TDS payable you will mention 2,500, 22,500 in debenture holder, and total amount debenture interest account transfer. Now that amount you have to pay to debenture holder to bank and TDS payable to bank, though two separate entry. And after again on 31st March these entry repeated, but here I am just want to show that compound entry we can pass. So debenture holder to TDS payable to banks, the same amount we transfer here, and at the last you will transfer whatever be the debenture interest. As you know that interest is considered as expenses, so that will be transferred in the P&L account, and as well as loss on issue of debenture also transfer here. So in that way we solved question. In next video we will solve a new question. Thank you.